Down he goes in his first at bat as a Blue Jay. But top 6, 5-4 Detroit. Cruz again, gone with a man on. His 13th home run of the year. Just like that, the Jays are up 6-5. Top of the 8th, Cruz again. Strikes out for the 3rd time in the game. Bottom 9, Jays up 7-5. There's the new closer, Kelvin Escobar, beat out Timlin. On for his 6th save, James Orlando. Miller with a fastball, and Duncan flips to first for the final out. And the Jays win it by the final score. Number 17 cruised early. Brian Hunter, down he goes. Top of the 4th, no score. Ed Sprague, 2-run home run. His first in his last 56 games. A span of 205 at bats, 2-0 Toronto. Bottom of the 5th, Clemens still cruising. Orlando Miller, ring him up, sit him down. Clemens struck out 7 through 5. Bottom of the 6th, though, wheels come off. Clemens gives up a 2-run single to Raul Casanova. The bases were loaded there. Clark and Bob Hamlet coming to score, and the Tigers are down 5-3. Bottom of the 7th now, it's a 6-3 game. Clemens against Travis Fryman. 3-run home run for Fryman, his 15th of the year, and that ties the game up at 6. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 7. Hunter's on 2nd. Bobby Higginson right through the box. Quantrill goes to 3rd, throws it away. Brian Hunter comes in to score, and that breaks the 7-7 tie, puts Detroit up 8-7, and the Tigers go on to win by that 8-7 score.
Jays. Bob Greeneggs and Hamlin. Melvin Nieves back-to-back off Woody Williams in the bottom of the 2nd. 2-0 Tigers. Top of the 5th, 3-1 Tigers. Cruz Jr. at 3rd, Gonzalez at 1st, and here's Otis Nixon.
Well, get him in any way you can. Otis figures, what the heck, I can't maybe not hit into the outfield, so he bunts and beats it out.
But Travis Fryman, more home runs. Tigers do the long ball. They go on to beat Toronto by the count of 5-2. Willie Blair, 7-2 since that broken jaw suffered against Cleveland, and the Jays have lost 8 of 9. Meanwhile, watch
the 2nd inning. The next pitch, another strike. Next pitch, though, Sean Green hits a blooper to shallow center. It would drop in for a single. We show you pitch by pitch here on SportsCenter. Next pitch, Radke gets Ed Sprague to ground in the 5-4-3 twin killing. The next pitch, this is the 5th pitch of the 2nd inning. Jose Cruz Jr. fouls it off. Pitch 6, Radke gets Cruz Jr. to ground out to 2nd. Brad needed just 6 pitches to get through the 2nd inning. Economical. Now in the 5th, Radke strikes out Benito Santiago to end that inning. 3-zip Twins. Radke gets some support. ESPN has learned that the Twins say Yahtzee whenever their guys hit a home run. How about Yahtzee times 4? Pinch hitter Greg Colbrun, a grand slam. His 2nd career 7-zip Twins, and Radke would keep on rolling. Strikes out Joe Carter with a high heat to end the 6th. The Twins win 9-3. And so does Brad Radke again to go to 3rd. Jays down 2-0, but Ed Sprague ties it up with a base hit pass short. Jacob Brumfield and Juan Samuel score to tie the game at 2. 2 batters later, 2 outs, 2 men on. Robert Perez base it up the middle. Joe Carter come on down. The throw by Rich Becker to 3rd is not handled by Ron Coomer, so Ed Sprague comes in to score. Jays go up 4-2. Top 4th, same score, no outs, 2 men on. Samuel hits one off the baggie in the right field wall. The right field bag. Brumfield scores. The throw cut off by Pat Mears. The tag at home is in time to get Alex Gonzalez. 5-2 Jays. Top 7th, Jose Cruz Jr. with the 2-run jack to right center field over the baggie. Jays up 8-2 and go on to win 8-3. Jarrett right on the mound. The bottom of the 1st facing Otis Nixon. Watch this. Barehanded Omar Vizquel. Get out of here. Vizquel is all smiles. What a play. Top of the 2nd. Matt Williams on 1st. Matt Williams running. Sandy Alomar strikes out. Benito Santiago from his knees. Double play. Bottom of the 5th, tied at 2. Joe Carter off right. 16th of the year. Toronto had a 3-2 lead. Here we go. Bottom of the 7th, tied at 3. The new Blue Jay, Jose Cruz Jr.
Ramirez does not move.
Gets all of it. Solo shot out of Albi Lopez. 15th of the year. 3rd is a J. 4-3 Toronto. Top of the 8th, Indians down 4-3. David Justice on 2nd. Sandy Alomar the base hit. And if you're calling for Justice, leave a message at the beep. He'll call you when he gets home. Cruz Jr. throws off the gun. Showing off the gun, and the Jays go on to win by a score of 6-3, so his home debut goes well.
Trying for number 20 against the Tribe. And in the first, Jim Thome, gone fishing. 2 Ks in the first, and he's on his way. Clemens hasn't gotten the offensive support, but he's gotten some good D. Blue Jays up 2-zip, and watch Jose Cruz Jr.
Doing it all.
Cringing in Seattle. Bottom 4, 2 down. Sean Green on first. Charlie O'Brien to Smiley, and Smiley watches this one sail into shallow right center. Oh, Manny was there and just let it get out of the glove. Jays up 3-zip, plenty.
Well, it was all Clemens tonight. I mean, he had the split working, the fastball right there, catches Thome looking, and right there, he is the blazing ball, putting it where he wants it, and when Roger Clemens can do that, it's lights out.
Delgado, well hit.
Ooh, he got it.
23rd and 24th of the year in the game. Jays are up 4-2. Bobby Higginson facing Woody Williams. Brian Hunter on first, and to right. It's not gone. Hunter thought it was. Wrong. Guess what?
Safe.
Not by his reaction. Boy, Carlos Delgado has Carlos Perez disease. 6-3, the final score. Blue Jays win it. Second multi-home run game of the year for Delgado. Blair.
A border dispute between the U.S. and Canada. It's the Tigers and the Blue Jays.
This is a good matchup.
Friday night's hero, Carlos Delgado, a couple of homers in that one at the plate in the bottom of the second. Got Sanders facing him. Tony Clark helped out Sanders and then made the play to him. Clark smiling and enjoying himself, and well he should. How many times do you see it? A guy makes a play in the field, and then we make him the very next highlight. Clark, the line drive single to center off Chris Carpenter. Bob Higginson would score. Clark's RBI gave the Tigers
trouble.
2-1 count here.
Third inning, runners on second and third. Bobby Higginson at the plate, and there's just one out. Higginson taking it to Sean Green. Raul Casanova is at third. He's going to tag, and he's going to test Green, and he maybe shouldn't have. Nice hose. Got him at the plate. Perfect throw. Casanova's going away. More D from the Blue Jays in the fourth. Bob Hamlin singles to right. Travis Fryman was on second. Fryman's going around third. Then he stops. Hamlin doesn't stop. They cut off the throw. Hamlin's a goner over at first. Now bases loaded for Benitez Santiago in the 8th inning. Mike Myers throwing it after you confirm that the bases are loaded. Grande quadrangular. 6th grand slam of his career. 9th homer of the season. The Blue Jays get a bunch of runs right away and win this.
Replacing the traded Otis Nixon, and look at JB. Krakatoa, 2-run shot off Shane Bauer, second of the year. Jays are up 3-1. Next inning, Charlie O'Brien's on second. It's Brumfield again. Wally Pippney, 6-1 Jays, RBI number 3 on the night for Brumfield as he scores O'Brien. 2 batters later, Jose Cruz Jr. You do this one, man.
Oh, my. Used to hear that from Dave Niehaus. This ball is driven out of the ballpark. Switch hitting. He doesn't hit many from the right side. It's the first one I've seen in Toronto uniform.
8-1 Jays. I think Mr. Clemens has enough support. He gets Scott Stahoviak swinging. His 2800th career K. Ties Cy Young for 13th in the all-time list. Cito says, I'll take that ball. I'll take that ball. I'll take Clemens in the 8th. I'll take him in the 9th. His 11th K on the night. I'll take him any time I can get him. 2-2. 2 out. Rich Becker. 13th K. Complete game. Rocket. 108 complete.
The first, that's Shannon Stewart, the reason why Otis Nixon was so expendable. Stewart's on third, and now he's at home and in the dugout, as is Joe Carter, his 18th home run of the season. 200th as a Blue Jay. Toronto takes a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 9th, we're tied at 2. Jose Cruz Jr. facing Eddie Guardado with 2 runners on. Base hit, and that'll wrap it up. Stewart scores from second. Blue Jays win 3-2. So the new look Blue Jays outfield looked great in its debut. Cruz with the game-winning hit.
Robert Person, 4-2 Cleveland. Matt Williams waits on the curveball and puts it at the foul pole. But is it fair or foul? They called it fair. They gave him a home run. And Cito Gaston argued successfully, and Mike Hargrove did not. Matt Williams has his 26th home run taken away, and Hargrove has his managing privileges revoked for the night. Jose Mesa on in relief. The ground ball, Vizquel tries to get a little too tricky with it. And the bases will get loaded on the Benito Santiago bounder. Then Tomas Perez. Thome hits Juan Samuel in the back. Eventually, they tie it at 4. Williams with another chance. He went on to single after that home run was taken away. This number will bring home Vizquel, and the Tribe pulls it out in 10, 5-4. The Indians announced Friday that Jack McDowell done for the season after only 8 of
Roses. Jeff Juden. He's big time into rock and roll, and he rocks the world of Shannon Stewart. Take another look at it. Luckily, hits him in the ear flap. No broken bones. Shannon Stewart out of the game. Jeff Juden would later call him, apologize, make sure he was okay. Juden's wildness caused him some problems. Delgado to right center, and it drops. 2-0 Jays. Juden would leave down 4-1. Matty Williams 0 for 1, bottom 5. It's 4-1 Jays. Can the Tribe come back? Not on this play. 6-4-3 double play. 4-2 in the 7th. Paul Quantrill with 2 on. Matt Williams, done deal. 3-run shot. Tribe up 5-4. The Cleveland Indians offense starting to show up. They win at 8-4 with 10 hits in the game. You got a victory. Clemens, Giles, and that's the first time Brian Giles has been victimized in his career by the Rockets. The job done. 24th of the year, 3-0 Indians off of Woody Williams. Remember, Clemens fell behind 3-zip, and they came back for him. Carlos Delgado to center. Marquis Grissom takes away a hit. Check out this sequence here.
Well, Manny Ramirez going to foul a ball off Benito Santiago's shoulder and his jaw. Note, though, it was the left shoulder, so Omar Vizquel decides I'm going to try to steal. Benito, from his knees, throws him out. Patented Benito Santiago throw.
Decent arm strength still. Bottom 6, 4-3 Tribe. Seitzer goes the other way. Shawn Green, no. Justice comes around to score, and the Indians win it by a final of 5-3. They finished the 12-game homestand 7-5. Justice, tremendous.
Has just stolen his 27th base of the year. Dave Martinez just registered his 102nd hit of the year. Durham trying to score 79th run of the year. And Jacob Brumfield and his arm says, don't think so. Top 3, 2-1 Blue Jays. Tim Fordham facing Ed Sprague. Sprague getting businessy. The triple to center. Misjudged by Mike Cameron in center field. Sprague's 4th 3-bagger of the year. Joe Carter scores. Sprague also 42 RBI, 3-1 Toronto. Next batter, Juan Samuel.
That ball hit hard into center field.
Cameron says, why is everybody picking on me? Cameron's 3rd gap this year. Sprague scores 4-1 Toronto. 5-4 Tony Castillo facing Thomas Perez. Sack bunt by Perez, fielded erroneously by Robin Ventura. It's a nice way of saying he gacked on it. He overthrew first. Charlie O'Brien scores. Toronto.
Down against the tough hitter, Jose Cruz Jr. He lasted 5 1/3. 4 hits, 3 Ks. Top 2, 3-0 White Sox. 2 on for the Big Hurt. Outside pitch, so where do you go with it?
See almost every one of us.
To right, and the Big Hurt does. Durham scores for Thomas, RBI number 100 this year, 4-0, and the Sox win it 5-3. Your final score in Game 2, Beret. Good to see. Good for him. He gets his first win in his first start of 9.
New White Sox hitting coach Ron Jackson says, we can fix that. Bottom 3, 1-zip Tribe. Oh, Bell to Jose Cruz Jr. He lost it in the lights. Hey, Bird, move! Dave Martinez scores. Albert's 31st double and 85th RBI this year. 2-zip Chicago. Bottom 4, a route. Albert Bell, no diggity. Doubles to right center, scoring Ozzie Guillen and Ray Durham. 32nd double this year, 2nd of the game. Bell 3 for 3 of the night, 5-1 White Sox. Same inning, 8-1 Chicago. It happens again. Guillen to Cruz. Again, he loses it in the lights. Oh, Mike Cameron and George Fabregas scored. 10-1 White Sox, 7 runs in the 4th. Bottom 5, another chance for Cruz. Dave Martinez, routine fly ball. Please give that man some love. Somebody.
That one didn't get in the lights.
2 batters later. Face down. Albert takes Tim Crabtree out. 2-run jack, 24th homer of the year. Caps off a 5 RBI night. Bell said that he was taking responsibility for the White Sox woes.
Change up coming. Ripped to right center.
Right center field. Shannon Stewart will.
It's going to get in there. Mario Valdez scores. With Fabregas behind him. That's now a 15-game hitting streak for Martinez. 4-0 Chicago. It's 4-1, bottom six. Ozzie Guillen up the middle. Thomas Perez, great twirling play to get him. So the Jays hanging in there with some D. Henkins still in the bottom of the 8th. Ozzie a bloop to left center. It's going to get in there. Robin Ventura and Valdez score. And the White Sox go on to win 6-3. It's 3 straight for Chicago. Thomas's average up to 347 leads.
See, he'd won 20 games in the last 2 seasons combined. He was tough in the 3rd. Freeze job on Jeff King. Then in the 6th, same deal with the Biffer who chased the forkball. Clemens surrendered a walk and a single, but then he gets Chili Davis to hit one at Mariano Duncan to start the double play. Clemens and the Blue Jays up 2-zip after 6. Top of the 8th, still 2-0 until Jose Cruz Jr. get out of here. A 2-run shot of Jose Rosado. 18th for Cruz, 4-zip Toronto. Next batter, Rosado winds, kicks, delivers, and so does Joe Carter. How about back-to-back Blue Jay home runs? Carter's 19th, 5-zip Toronto. In the 9th, it's 5-3. Kelvin Escobar strikes out Yamil Benitez to end it, and the Blue Jays surround Roger Clemens, congratulating him.
Jason Royals. Ricky Bonus against Jose Cruz Jr. in the top of the 1st. Jr. hits his 19th home run of the year. Jays take a 1-0 lead. To the top of the 6th, Tomas Perez at first. Greg Olson gets Jacob Brumfield to ground to Dean Palmer, who goes to second for 1, and we have a collision. Perez would have x-rays taken. He's listed day-to-day with a sprained left wrist. Top of the 13th, Cruz got it. And they're going wild in Kansas City.
Tough to hear the crack of the bat.
Woohoo! It's 20th of the year, 2nd of the game, a 2-run shot. The Jays take a 10-8 lead and go on to win. Plate, no outs.
Excellent pitching.
It's one to right field. Sean Green.
Durham tagging. Sean Green
shags the fly, baby, yeah. Durham tagging. Benito Santiago misses the tag. Ray Durham misses home plate. He's initially called safe, but Santiago says, you know what, I'm going to try and tag him out anyway. He does. Now he's called out. Ray Durham says, this is where I exactly touched home plate. Terry Bevington says, you called him safe. How can you call him out? Look at the replay. This is why Durham misses the base, but Fielding Culberth for some reason made a sign. Anyway, run doesn't count. Still scoreless. Uh-oh. You could put that on the board. Frank Thomas, his 30th home run of the year. White Sox up 7-3 at this point. Now in the 7th, Dave Martinez with the shot down the right field line makes the nice diving grab. And the White Sox win 8-5. Blue Jays up already 1-0 when Delgado. A 3-run homer to right. Jays go up 4-0. Delgado's 27th. Bottom of the 4th. Jays up 6-0. Now it's Joe Carter's turn with 2 on. Uh-oh. You could put that one on the board. Yes. Jays up 9-0. Drabek allowed 9 runs on 7 hits over 4 innings. Blue Jays in the field. Delgado robs Robin Ventura and then turns the double play. And for good measure, Delgado got it again. This one off Nelson Cruz, number 28 of the season, makes it 10-0, the 5th multi-homer game of his career. The only drama left was to see if Pat Henkin would get his league-leading 9th complete game. He does. He gets Greg Norton looking to end it. Blue Jays win 13-2. Joe Carter tied George Bell's club record.
The head of the bat out. And comes nowhere near the target of Charlie O'Brien. Hits him, but that was it for the Sox, up 2-0. Now to the 7th, tied at 2. Shannon Stewart slices one up the middle. Mike Cameron's going to get Charlie O'Brien, carrying a full-fledged Steinway. O'Brien is meat. Nice block by Fabregas. We're still tied at 2, then extra innings. No back to Martin.
When the rocket is thrown, everybody goes the extra mile. Look at this play by Delgado. Oh, my. Taking the barrel. Martin's pop fly.
Clemens got 18 straight at one point, and the Sox, who got a great outing from Jamie Navarro, who was matching Clemens, are undone by the wild pitch fun. Back off to the save list. As Marlins were up 1-0. Then the guy catching his pitches, Charles Johnson, continues his torrid hitting. Lighten up Robert Person. Sheffield and Bonilla come home to make it 3-0 lighter. But that wasn't enough. Johnson decides to give him a huge lead, blasting his 18th home run of the year, also on Person, a 2-run shot in the 6th. And Harold, we're going to talk about it later, but Johnson and Leiter were working well tonight.
Yeah, they really did. It makes it a lot easier when your catcher's calling pitches and you're right in sync and you're able to throw the pitch he calls. Big night for Leiter.
Didn't give up a run. He's now
Delgado, and Delgado can't catch up with the heat upstairs, and then Ed Sprague frozen here with the changeup. Fernandez, a lifetime 1.87 ERA against the Blue Jays. Top 8. Already 1-0 Marlins. Pinch runner Kurt Abbott at first, and Jim Eisenreich lifts one to left center. Shannon Stewart will cut it off. Abbott, though, never slows down. Thomas Perez will bobble the replay, and Abbott scores all the way from first. And Alex Fernandez gave up.
HR.com. Jose Cruz Jr. off Livan Hernandez, 21st on the year. That's as close as they get. Carlos Garcia, the curve. Cruz Jr., the heater. Joe Carter, curve again. Carlos Delgado, the curve. Hernandez struck out 6 in a row at one point. Top 9, 6-2 Marlins. Gary Sheffield. Ooh, he's up to no good. 16th on the year. This one off Marty Jansen. And the Marlins Cruz winning it by the final of 8-3. Hernandez.
Pat Hinkin, bottom 4, no score. How you doing, Pat? Fine? Yeah, me too. 425 feet, solo shot. Olerud, 17th jack of the year. Mets up 1-0. That was all Jason Isringhausen would need. Top 5, 2 out. Isringhausen treating Carlos Garcia like a dog. Stay. Sit. Izzy, 6 strikeouts in 6 innings. And after loading the bases with 1 out in the 6th, Ed Sprague grounds one to Ray Ordonez, to Carlos Baerga, on to John Olerud for the double play. Mets win at 3-0. Izzy gave up only 2 hits in 6 innings on double. Professor Clemens schooled 329 hitting Edgardo Alfonso, then John Olerud, who was 0 for 3, chill, then Todd Hundley. Rocket losing at 12th place on the all-time strikeout list with 7 Ks. Bottom 2, no score. Runners in second, third. Butch Husky to Ed Sprague. Nice thought, Ed, but bad throw. Gilkey scores on Sprague's 18th error this year. And then Roger Rocket Clemens breaking off something real proper-like. Second major league hit. 2 for 3 lifetime. He's a lifetime 666 hitter. Jays load the bases with 1 out. Delgado, Rich.
Didn't get him.
Well, Delgado got the sac fly. And look at Roger Clemens sliding in, scoring the run. Mets up 2-1. Bottom 3, Carlos Baerga rocks the Rocket with the Mets up 4-1. Takes the pitch to right field. Bernard Gilkey scores. Baerga, his second double of the game. He would later say of Roger Clemens, he intimidates people. Top 7, Turk Wendell facing Jose Cruz Jr. I ain't mad at you, Turk. Cruz's 22nd homer of the year. He would later add another one for his fourth multi-homer game this year. Bottom 8, Ray Ordonez. 1 homer all last year. Hums his first homer this year. Ray also drove in 3 runs, 2 of them with bunts. They're like, what? This guy's got power? Mets beat the Blue Jays 8-5. Rocket tagged for a seat.
The Jays and Robert Person. Dave Malicki, who's been struggling lately, had the breaking ball going, got Benito Santiago, then froze Jose Cruz Jr. Then Carlos Delgado, the very next batter, hits the ball and his helmet with the bat. Bernard Gilkey from off camera with a fine catch. Jays up 2-1 in the 6th. Carlos Baerga with a chopper. Paul Quantrill, cat quick. Off the mound, makes the bare hand, and then botches it. Todd Hundley comes all the way in to tie it at 2. Same inning, Ray Ordonez lashes a double the other way. Baerga will come in with the go-ahead run. The Mets add another. John Franco remains nearly perfect in relief, and the Mets sweep him forward.
Rusty Greer, single to left. Tom Goodwin comes in to score. Greer had 3 RBIs for Texas. Rick Helling looking good. Bottom of the 6th, Carlos Delgado. Down he goes. Mariano Duncan. Down he goes. Delgado will go down again here. Helling strikes out a career-high 12. Rangers win it by the score of 6-2. Toronto has now lost 7 games in a row.
It's working north of the border. And that's Sean Green. Entered the game 0 for his last 17, but he ends the drought by singling up the middle off of Roger Pavlik. Carlos Delgado scores, and the Jays were on top, 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, Jays up 5-1. Green looking for more. Drives this pitch high, deep, far. Is it gone? Tom Goodwin trying to come up with the catch, and you better believe he got that one. Robs the home run. Oh, man. The pitcher, Wilson Heredia, says, thank you very much, my friend. Oh, that's worth at least a couple of looks. And the Blue Jays take care of business.
And when they hit it, Clemens was there. Carlos Delgado, the diving stop, gets Clemens. The trainer comes out. Would Clemens be okay? Sure, he's playing in a hockey town. Domingo Cedeno swinging. Rusty Greer just looking. Crowd on its feet, 9th inning. Clemens trying to close it down. Juan Gonzalez, number 21, picks up win number 21. Best in baseball. 2-hit, 4.
For his last 18, forget that one. Gone. 2-run shot, his 15th of the year. Angels up 4-zip. 3rd inning, Toronto coming back. Joe Carter into the gap in right center.
This is well hit.
All the way to the wall. 2 runs coming in to score. The Jays get 4 in the 3rd to tie the game.
Cruz is getting the way. He will.
Ricky Henderson, some old friends at Skydome. Hey, man, how you doing? Top of the 8th, tied at 7. Men on 1st and 2nd. Erstad again. His 2nd home of the game, his 16th of the year. He had 5 RBIs in the game. That's a career high. Angels up 10-7. Hold on. Bottom of the 8th, bases loaded. Carter, who went 3 for 5, boops a single to center. 2 runs coming to score. The Angels' lead is down to 1. Next man up, Carlos Delgado. He went 2 for 5. This was the big one, the single to right. Cruz comes in to score. D. Sarcina's relay throw will hit Carter right there. The ball gets away. Carter comes in to score the go-ahead run. And Terry Collins at this point, oh boy. Jays go on to win by the score of 12-10. Anaheim remains 4 games behind Seattle.
Tomas Perez cuts him off. This time Garrett Anderson. This would be a 663. Hits it right up the middle. Carpenter was helping himself, getting ground balls. Now he's got Tony Phillips. This one is Delgado. You got to get over there. And Carpenter does his first career shutout to give.
6-2 men on for Oakland. Miguel Tejeda rocks Hinkins' world. 2 out. 4-run rally by Oakland ties the game at 6. 2nd home run of the year for Miguel. Toronto gets 1 back. Next frame, Benito Santiago goes opposite field on Buddy Groom. Groom's a solo homer, his 12th of the year. 7-6 Jays. In the 9th, Kelvin Escobar trying to save the 1-run lead, has 1 out. Miguel Tejeda grounds to 3rd. Matt Evans. See what happened. Evans' 3rd error of the year, tying run aboard. With Dave Maggin up, Tejeda at 3rd, still 1 out. The pitch gets by Benito Santiago. Pass ball. Tejeda scores. We're tied at 7. 1 out. Winning run in 3rd. Ben Grieve dribbles a grounder to 3rd. Evans tries the bare hand. Does not have a play. Jason McDonald comes home with the winning run. The A's take
other player, and Griffey comes in, hitting 50 on the year and swinging away and missing. Griffey has struck out more times this year than any other season in his career, but he still can pick it. Carlos Delgado hitting better than 400 lifetime at the Dome. Oh, Spider-Man takes it away from him. Martinez had taken 8 stitches in the chin after a home plate collision, but in the bottom of the 8th, he comes up and goes high off the wall. Roberto Kelly scores. Griffey's in behind him, and surprise, surprise, they rule it not just a double, but they say it's out of there. Joe Carter and his teammates can't believe it. Terry Kraft says it is a home run, and Rocket gets rocked. Roger Clemens takes the loss. With Toronto, 2-0, and 1 run allowed in 17 innings of work. Shannon Stewart, forget about it. Mariano Duncan, no. Jose Cruz, no. They all went down. Omar Dahl against Mike Flowers. To center field. Look at Shannon Stewart. Trying to make like Junior. No, he lost his glove. And then we had a little delay because he couldn't get it back. Finally, security tosses it over the face. Randy against Joe Carter, Rick.
Game tied at 1. First pitch is a slider on the outside corner to Carter. Locks him up, comes back with a hard breaking ball down and in. See you later. Then a fastball up and out of the strike zone. No chance.
6 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. He K'd 8. He's back. The Mariner bullpen. Yeah, not back. Really haven't been here all year. Up 3-1, Timlin. Stewart, who lost his glove, hasn't lost his bat. Buhner slides, can't make the play. Evans and Crespo score. This game is tied at 3. Bobby Ayala. Carlos Delgado scores. The bullpen allows 5 runs over the last 2. Jays win 6-3.
Third scoreless game, and he's not going deep, but he is going well. The single to left scores Andy Sheets. RBI number 136 for Kenneth. Mariners up 1-0. Same score until the 5th, and then Carlos Delgado. Quadrangular off Jamie Moyer's 30th of the year. Ties the game at 1 apiece. Next batter, very next pitch, Felipe Crespo. first major league home run. Jays take the lead by a count of 2-1. High fives all around for Cresco. He's the man, takes the lead, but the bottom of the 8th, it's Jay Buhner against Bill Risley. Number 36, RBI 99 and 100. M's go up by a count of 3-2. Buhner's 3rd consecutive season with 100 or more RBI. Top of the 9th, Heathcliff Slocum on to close it out, and he does. A-Rod turns a 6-3 double play. Piniella gets some bullpen help. No decision for Moyer, but a comeback win for his team, and better still, the bullpen closed things out. Mike Timlin got the win. Heathcliff Slocum
on is sky dancing. Second decker, Griffey's 51st of the year. His first in 8 games, becoming the 6th major leaguer to hit 100 or more homers in 2 straight seasons. Bottom 3 against Williams again. Griffey going deep, but the question is it fair? It's foul, and Griffey just having a ball. Can only smile at that close call. Bottom 5, Alex Rodriguez pops one up, hits a speaker. This is the Kingdom. Carlos Delgado looks like a member of the M's the way he played that. Great catch. Rodriguez is out. Your next batter, Griffey Jr. against Williams again.
Travel day tomorrow.
Well hit ball. Back she goes. Going. Goodbye, baseball. Junior's 2nd home run. His 52nd of the season.
Number 52, and then Jays down 6-0. The former AM, Jose Cruz Jr. against Ken Cloud. A 2-run home run, number 24 on the year for Cruz. Jays within 4, top 9. Up 7-3 of the Mariners, enough for Heathcliff Slocum to hold it. In this case, yes. M's win it 7-3, but we know what the story is now. Don't.
This whole contract mess became public. Hey, he's just saying he thinks he's going to be traded because the Red Sox are going to come up with money. And Pat Henkin gets Vaughn looking in the 4th, but in the bottom of the 8th, redemption. Tied it to 1 man on, 2 outs. They are not saying boo anymore about Mo. Monster shot over the Green Monster, 33rd of the season, 4-2 Red Sox.
Out as a Blue Jay, bottom of the 1st. He'd strike out Nomar Garcia-Parra. Next batter, John Valentin. He'd get him. And the next batter, Mo Roger, strikes out the side in the 1st. We go to the top of the 7th. We move quick here on SportsCenter. Charlie O'Brien facing Tim Wakefield. O'Brien the drive. Into the screen. Solo shot for Chucky. 4th home run. Jays a 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th. Clemens facing Darren Bragg. 2 on, 2 out. Check swing. Did he go? Gary Cederstrom says yes. Went around. Strikeout to end the inning. Bottom of the 9th. It's still 2-1. Kelvin Escobar on for the save, facing Scott Hatterberg with 1st and 2nd. Base hit, but the base runner Michael Coleman got a bad jump. He's held up at 3rd. Bases loaded, 1 out. Next batter, Jeff Fry, rope job to left. Coleman and Troy O'Leary score, and the Red Sox win. Fry goes 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs, and he spoils Clemens' bid.
They could clinch a wild card spot with a victory. The Blue Jays didn't want to let it happen at their expense. Scoreless game in the 5th. Runners at the corners. Felipe Crespo goes down to Doc Gooden. Still no score. How about Omar Dahl as a starter? He's been spectacular. Uncle Charlie to Jorge Posada. The inning's over in the 6th. Gooden against Benito Santiago. He drills one the other way. Paul O'Neill's got a bead. Out of reach. Solo shot is 13th. Gooden can't believe it. And then in the 7th, the Yankees had an opportunity.
Well, right here, Rain's driving a ball into the gap, but look at Green get on his horse and haul this ball down. It's a big play in the game right there.
3 batters later, Ray Sanchez is 90 feet away. Dan Plesac, who's had a rough outing this week, got Bernie Williams.
Cone back from the shoulder problem. Joe Girardi back from the finger problem. In trouble early, though. Cone tries to pick off Sean Green. Martinez can't handle the throw. Santiago scores 2-0 Toronto. Cone, though, would calm down in the 4th. He's focused. Carlos Delgado will ring him up, sit him down. Benito Santiago ring him up, sit him down. Sean Green. Echo, ring him up, sit him down. Cone striking out the side. Bottom of the 11th now, tied at 3. Bases loaded. Marty Jansen pitching. First pitch to Derek Jeter. A ball. Next pitch, that's a ball. Could have been a strike. Next pitch, just misses. 3-0 the count. Jeter watches ball 4 sail inside. Andy Fox comes home to score the winning run, and the Yanks clinch a spot in the playoff.
It is deep and not playable. Cecil's 11th home run of the season. More importantly, his 300th of his career, and it came on his birthday. Tied the game at 4. Happy birthday, Cec. Bottom 10, tied at 4. Tino Martinez up. Gone.
If it's fair.
43rd home run of the season, and that one would win the game for the Yankees. 5-4 in 10 innings. Back to
game. Message sent. Shannon Stewart, second inning. Watch Benito Santiago as he's watching. Jacob Brumfield takes the bat off his shoulder and he's down. In the third with a man at third, Carlos Garcia, K. Jose Cruz Jr., not okay. He also goes down. And watch what he does to Benito Santiago. David Wells was working all parts of the plate. 2 outs in the 5th. Shannon Stewart again. Right, 3 to end the inning. Yanks win 8-1. Well, K7 gave up 7 hits in 8. Joe Carter once again 100 RBIs. 10th year.
Was entered today with a 3-game lead over the Yankees. April 16th, 96.
Oh.
Rocket almost takes Robbie Alomar's head off. That's when Rocket was playing for the Red Sox. September 23rd, 1997, Clemens with the Blue Jays facing Alomar. Incoming! Oh, Davey Johnson does not like that. Very ticked. Home plate umpire Chuck Merriweather. John back at Davey. Next pitch, Alomar with the best kind of vengeance. Don't play me, kid. Smacks a double to right field. Mike Bordick scores. Robbie hitting .481 with 7 doubles since September 8th, 3-zip Orioles. Top 7, Alomar facing Clemens again. Roberto 2 for 3 off Roger at this point. Deja vu all over again. That is just too ill. Throwing some serious chin music. Davey and Chuck Merriweather, so that's how it's going to be, huh? Yeah, that's how it's going to be. Matter of fact, it's going to be like this. Hey, Davey, later. You're gone. Peace. Orioles hold on to win the game 3-2. With the Yankees lost to the Indians, the
top of the 6th, Orioles down 2, but would score 5 in this inning. B.J. Surhoff contributing off of Omar Dahl. Geronimo Barroa would score. O's would be down 1, and then he would be tied. Lenny Webster facing Tim Crabtree, and Webster doubles in the corner. Surhoff would score to make it 3-2 O's 2 batters later. Roberto Alomar, 2 for 5 in this game with 1 RBI, and there it is. Brady Anderson would score on that, and the O's were up 5-2. Alomar now hitting .324. Bottom 9, Davey Johnson would bring in Randy Myers against Benito Santiago. Santiago lines out to Cal Ripken, and that, folks, is your final out as the Orioles clinch the division for the first time since '83. Cal was a member of that team, and Rafael Palmeiro hugging one of the team's inspirations in teammate Eric Davis. Palmeiro hitting his 38th home run in this game. He drove in 4.
So is ex-Blue Jay Robbie Alomar. Carter lines Mike Mussina's pitch into the corner. Sean Green comes all the way around from first. 1-0 Blue Jays. Now it's 3-2 Blue Jays, bottom of the 6th. And Carter takes Mussina deep and gone for his 21st of the year. Mussina is going to start game 1 of the divisional playoffs for Baltimore. 3 earned runs, 10 hits, and 7 innings pitched. 4-2 Blue Jays. Carter's 203rd homer. That sets a Jays team record. Comes out for a curtain call. Was that the last home run you'll see out of Joe?
Randy Johnson for the AL lead, and he gets Mike Benjamin, an unwilling participant. 292 strikeouts, a career high, as well as the AL lead. Bottom 9, Jays trail 2-1. Sean Green at the plate. 2-minute award. Green into right center. Jacob Brumfield and Shannon Stewart score, and the Jays would win it by the final of 3-2. After the game, the Sox